Just bear with me. Fantastic. So good afternoon, Ghana and South Africa. Today we are going to talk about the topic, one that's very close to my heart and very important, not only in our Herbalife business, but in everything that we do on a daily basis in our life. So we're going to be talking about personal development and mindset. So make that the heading on your notes this evening: personal development and mindset. Personal development and mindset. What do they mean? What do they mean to you guys? So maybe before I get started in what I think or what I believe personal development is for me, I'll probably get you guys to jump on the call and share a little bit. So let's interact. It's a small group tonight. Let's interact a little bit. Give me some feedback. Dennis, I'm going to start with you because I can see you on the screen. If you can talk a little bit about what you think or what you believe personal development and having a right mindset can do for your business.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay, thank you for the question. I think personal development and then positive mindset and something we all need um with any.
Oh, I think I've lost you. Are you there, Dennis? No, I've lost Dennis. No problem. We'll come back to Dennis. Maybe Annie, if we can go across to you in South Africa. Are you there, Annie? Hello? Can everybody hear me? No. Let's just pause the recording for a minute. So we are talking tonight about personal development and mindset. Dennis, we had lost you there. So maybe if you can continue again. I was trying to get Annie to unmute, but she couldn't unmute for a moment. So back to you, Dennis. Talk to me about what you believe personal development and having a positive mindset can do for your Herbalife business or for your life in general.
Okay, as I was saying, personal development and then the right mind is like a fuel to keep a vehicle moving. So if you like these things, it means that your business is likely to experience a stagnant. It means that you're not going to move forward. So these are the plans to help you move forward in the business. And then, as I was saying, that is why it is very important for us to attend meetings like this. And then trainings that are happening in our areas to equip us with the right knowledge and information to keep us going all the time. So the right mindset and the positive mindset, these are the very, very key things we need to keep us going all the time. I mean, that is what I can say. That's the little I can say about the positive mindset and the right thinking.
Fantastic. Yep. Thank you for sharing, Dennis. All right. So we'll move over to Annie. Can you unmute yourself now, Annie? You there, Annie? No, still having troubles with unmuting. No problem. What about you, Alan, in South Africa? Zanel, can you unmute yourself and share with us? Oh, there's Annie. Annie's unmuted. Okay. Hi, Annie. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Can you talk to me about what you believe personal development and having a positive mindset can do for your business and for your life?
Sorry?
What do you believe personal development is?
I believe development is the ability to position to the next.
Sorry, you broke up a little bit there. Maybe turn the camera off because it's affecting the sound. Just say it again.
Okay. I believe personal development is the ability for a person to change from one position to the next.
Yeah, shift their position from one position to the next. Great sharing. Alan,
Yes,
what about you? Can you give me some view on what you think it is? Alan, Danelle? No. Yeah, there we go. Can you share your view on it, Alan? Hi, nice to see you.
Hi, Roger. How are you?
Fantastic. Can you share with me what you believe personal
good.
development and having a positive mindset is?
Okay. I believe it's to work on myself in terms of growing the business, on how you go out there and what your beliefs are. If you first thing need to believe in yourself first so that people can actually follow the good leader. You need to be leading by examples, and whatever that you have promised yourself that you have to do it to make your business succeed, you need to stick to your goals. You need to write your goals down and know what, and always tick them out. Whatever that you have reached them, you need to tick them on the box or on your list. So I think that has worked a lot for me. And to remember where you come from and why you started. Remember, before you had this mentality set of opening this business or joining Herbalife, what motivates you the most? What made you to want keep on doing more? So that can be a story that you can always share with the new people that doesn't know anything about Herbalife, and people that are actually saying it's impossible. Just show them that it is possible. You start somewhere to get somewhere. So I think believing in yourself is the most key, and working on yourself, and whatever that you promise that you need to do it, you must keep on doing it. Then never be demotivated by small things. Maybe instead you don't have customers today, you didn't speak to enough people, or you did but no one was interested. That shouldn't stop you. Remember that when you started hearing about Herbalife, first you were not convinced, but as time goes by, when there was someone like Roger was always telling you that drink your water, did you have your shake, did you join Zoom calls, that actually made you to get more interest and want to know more about the business. So yeah,
Great
working
sharing.
on myself.
Great sharing.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Ellen.
you.
Okay, let's go to Portia. Portia, can you share what you believe personal development and having a positive mindset does?
Okay, what I can say is personal development is making a conscious effort to improve on yourself. So once you want to engage in a business, you have to make a conscious effort. You don't have to you have to plan ahead, have a personal plan about it, make an effort, have a conscious belief that this is what you are going to do and this is what you meant to do, and then you focus on it. And then every business has its own challenges, and then having a positive mindset, you always welcome every challenge with a positive attitude, with a positive mindset. So if you're able to do this and become consciousness of yourself, I think by so doing, you'll be able to go ahead and then what's in your business line. That's what I can say.
Fantastic. Great sharing. And let's go to the last one. Zanga. Zanga, can you share? Looks like you're at work. I don't know if you can talk or not.
Good afternoon, please, Mr. Roger.
Hi, Zanga. How are you?
Rest of the... Okay, I'm doing good by the grace of God. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
Okay, to me, personal development is a lifelong process that each and everyone has to go through. It helps an individual on how to bring out their capability, to know how their talents are, even if the person is not having. But learning from others people, as I will always use an example, as you always tell us, that you always have to force in. So we always have to make our conscience, both emotional and physical, strength on how to move towards what we want to achieve. You have to know that to develop your personality, if you don't work hard towards it, you can't get it. So it's all about working hard on how to achieve your goals. You have to get a point, a goal that whenever in the morning, when you look at it, it keeps encouraging you to move towards that particular development you want to achieve in the future. So I think this is the little thing I kind of feel about it.
Beautiful. So, guys, I want you to take down good notes. Everybody that just shared is absolutely right about everything they said. But here's what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you a few extra points and some of my personal experience of how powerful personal development and having a positive mindset is for your business. So I want you to take down in your notes that only 3% of the world is wealthy. Only 3% of the world is wealthy. And the reason the 3% of the world is wealthy is because they are prepared to do what others aren't prepared to do. What do I mean by that? I mean a few things by that. First of all, these people work harder on themselves. I want you to write this down. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. It doesn't mean don't work your Herbalife business, but work on your mindset on a daily basis so that you can become more interesting for the people to want to purchase the products or business opportunity from you. You actually attract people. I don't know if you guys have watched a documentary called The Secret or read the book The Secret. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. The Secret is all about the law of attraction. You will attract to your business what you become in your business. And this is where personal development comes in. You know, Jim Rohn always said, you know, I pity the man who inherits $1 million but doesn't have the mindset of the $1 million. Because if he doesn't have the mindset of the $1 million, there's a good chance in a short period of time, he will lose the $1 million. Okay? Because his mindset is not at the level of being able to handle that kind of money. So for you to increase your income in your Herbalife business, you must first become the person you need to become to earn the kind of income that you want to earn in your Herbalife business. This is a very, very important point. You know, there's not a day in my life that goes by without doing some kind of personal development, whether it's reading a book or listening to an audio in my car, or these days, there's podcasts, there's YouTube videos. We have access to so much free personal development sessions that there's no excuse not to work on yourself every single day. You know, I've got on my phone that as soon as I get in my car, it plays the audio straight away for personal development every day. It's just automatic. It's something I do. I don't listen to the radio, except when the kids come in the car, they want to listen to the radio. But all the time when I'm driving, I'm listening to personal development. When I'm at home, I'm either got a book or I'm listening to something online. You know, every single day, as much time as possible, I am listening to personal development. So here's my philosophy on personal development and then I'll share some experiences I've personally had with what it did for my business. So my philosophy on personal development is a challenge or a roadblock that you are going through in your business. The personal development can help you overcome that challenge that you are going through. Okay? So let's say, for example, it could be anything in life, by the way. It doesn't have to be particularly for your Herbalife business. It could be, if you're not a great partner to somebody, doing some personal development on how to become a better partner. If you're not a great parent, and then how to become a great parent. If you're not a good salesperson, then how to become a good salesperson. If you're not a good recruiter, how to become a better recruiter. So personal development is helping you overcome, and I want you to write that down, overcome a roadblock on what you need to improve on in your life or in your Herbalife. It doesn't matter. It's something that you need to work on to become better at what you are trying to get better at. Okay? So let's say your destination is from one city to another in your country. Okay? You need to know how to get to that destination. How do you know to get to a destination that you've never been to? You normally get a roadmap so that you know what roads to take to get to that destination. This is where personal development is the same thing. If you are at point A and want to reach point B in your business, so let's say, for example, if we talk positions of the Herbalife marketing plan, if you're a supervisor and you want to get to the next position called World Team, you need to know what you need to do to get to that position, correct? So you need to know, okay, for me to go from supervisor to World Team, there's 3 different ways to qualify for it. So these are the qualifications: 2,500 volume points for 4 consecutive months, 1 month of 10,000, or 500 royalty points. Okay, so if I want to get to World Team, and that's what I need to do to get there, how do I work out how to do that volume every month so I can get to that World Team position? So that is the great thing about the Herbalife marketing plan. We've got the positions and what the qualification is. Now you work it backwards to what you need to do to get there. You know how much volume, you know how many customers you need to get, you know how many distributors you need to get to those positions. But it all comes back to the one thing, is having the right mindset to do it. Because if you believe you can't do it, you've just told yourself that you can't do it. So you're never going to get there. But if you believe that you can get there with a bit of hard work and determination, then you'll be able to put the steps in place to make those positions happen. Does that make sense? So you've got to work harder on yourself. As Jim Rohn would say, work harder on yourself than you do on your job every single day. Okay? So let me share with you a couple of experiences that happened to me. Me personally, everything, I want you to write this word down: decision. Everything comes down to this one word, a decision. Making a decision that you are going to change your PIN. So here's what I want everybody on this call to do tonight or today, okay? Whatever position you are, I want you to think about the next position in the marketing plan for you, okay? Which a lot of you are probably supervisors and want to get to World Team. So I want you to write the word World Team down on your book, on your diary, on your journal. And I want you to put a time frame of when you are going to go world team. Okay? You can choose to do it in 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. It's up to you. Or a year, or 6 months, or whatever. I know that it's better to do in a short period of time than a long period of time. So I want all of you to write that next position in your diary and put a month and year next to it. So if you believe you can make this happen in 30 days, write down, by the month of October, I will be world team. That's simple. It's important that you put a deadline on when you are going to achieve positions. Because if you don't put a deadline, you won't go to work and you won't make it happen. That's number one. Number two, the reason you want to write it down is you're telling the universe, or whatever you believe in, God, Allah, whoever, Buddha, whatever the case is, whatever you believe in, you are telling the faith that you believe in that you are going to achieve this. All right? And I'm leading up to a point with this. So I want you guys to really take this seriously and write this down, because I'm going to share with you what happened to me. To me, when I first started in the Herbalife business, it's now 22 years ago, okay, my first Herbalife big event was called an extravaganza, similar to the one that's happening in Europe very soon, okay, which, by the way, you guys are all able to go. You've just got to pay your flights and accommodation as a supervisor and get there to really attend that event, okay? That event changed my life forever, because I saw a 14-year-old girl making more money than I was. This is 22 years ago. I was 6 months in the business. I was a world team member, and I saw this 14-year-old girl get up on stage, who'd only been in the business for 3 months, and just did her first month get team. Okay? And I looked at this 14-year-old girl and I thought to myself, well, if this girl can do it, I'm going to get rich. And because I made a decision, that's why I keep saying this one word, decision. 90 days after that event, with a bit of hard work, I became a Get Team member. Okay, and it takes 3 months to qualify as Get anyway, because you've got to do 3 consecutive months of 20,000 organizational volume, which means your supervisors in your team are producing over 20,000. I didn't know how it was going to happen, by the way, because I didn't have that many people in my team. I only had 4 people in my team at the time. But I took some of those people with me to that event, and because they saw what I saw, we all came back and worked hard together, and 3 months later, we'll Get Team. And this has happened many times in my career. The same thing happened when I decided to go Millionaire Team. So I was 12 years in the business. I was getting sick and tired of being on Get Team for so long that I made a decision, there's that word again, to go from Get Team to Millionaire Team. And because I made that decision, 3 months later, I was Millionaire Team. Okay? This is the power of our mind. This is the power of what we call the law of attraction. Sometimes we don't know how we're going to qualify for things, but because we've got our heart in the right place and our mind in the right place, and we do the work and we chase the business, the universe works with us, because the universe wants us to become successful. Does it make sense? So we got to work harder on ourselves every single day for that reason. Now, here's an interesting one. I was now 18 years in the business, and I wanted to go president's team because I was getting tired of being on the millionaire team for so long. And there's a big jump from millionaire team to president's team. Millionaire team is 80,000 organizational volume, which means your team is doing over 80,000 US dollars worth of business a month. And to go president's team, you have to do 200,000 organizational volume. So it's 1.5 times harder than a millionaire team. And I didn't have enough people in my team. At the time, I only had about 60 people in my team, supervisors that are doing volume every month. And I had to do 1.5 times that volume. So I had to recruit more people in my business, get more supervisors. And I made a decision to go from millionaire team to president's team. I didn't know how because I didn't have the people. I didn't have enough people. But I made the decision. I worked hard. I worked very long hours, nationally and internationally. And not only did I go from millionaire team to millionaire 7,500 to president's team, but I almost did 15K president's team as well. Okay, which is 300,000 organizational. Okay, so I nearly 4 times my business, all within a period of only 6 months. Within 6 months, I nearly 4 times my business. And this can happen to every single one of you on this call. You can all not only go world team, but you can start doing cuts of get team and even millionaire team and even president's team within the next 6 to 12 months if you're willing to do the work. I know people who've gone president's team in 1 year. 1 year. Wouldn't it be fantastic to go president's team in 1 year? Hey, let's say you have a little bit of bad luck and it even took you 3 years. Is that too bad to go president's team in 3 years? Hey, maybe you're really bad at the business and it takes you 5 years. Is that really bad to go president's team in 5 years? The reality is you can all get to president's team really, really quickly if you do the work. Stop being distracted with other things. Don't look for other opportunities. You got the best opportunity on the planet right here. We've got more sports sponsorship than any company in the world. We've made more self-made millionaires than any company in the world. You have the opportunity to make it happen right here. If you can't do it here, there's a good chance you can't do it anywhere. There's a good chance. Because this is the easiest, busiest business that you can think of. You can all become successful with the Herbalife opportunity. You just got to be willing to do the work, willing to talk to people every day. And here's where personal development and mindset is really important. When people say to you, no, they don't want to join your business, or no, they don't want to join or get on your products, this is where your personal development and mindset is really, really important, to look at that as a step closer to finding someone that does want to buy your products or get in your business. Don't be disappointed with the people who say no to you. We all experience that in our Herbalife business. We've all been disappointed. Hey guys, I'm telling you, I've had more rejection on the products and business than any of you. But the reason I'm here as a president's team today is because I did have those rejections more than you. So here's my piece of advice for you. The quicker you go through the rejections, the quicker you will find the people who want to get involved with you. Does that make sense? So you've got to go through those no's very quickly. The more people who say no to you, fantastic. It means you're one step closer to the people who say yes. I want you to write that down. You only need one person in every 10 to say yes. You don't need everybody to buy your product. You don't need everybody to join your business. You only need 1 in 10 to get involved in the products or business opportunity. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to everybody on the call. I want to open it up for questions before we wrap it up for tonight's call. So anybody who's got any questions about what we have discussed, I don't want questions about anything else, just about personal development and mindset. Have you got any questions on how to do it, when to do it, who to do it with, where to do it, whatever it is? Unmute yourself or put your hand up and share with me what is on your mind. Let's go. Anybody want to ask anything about it? No questions? Nope. We're all good. No, everybody's happy. Either I've confused everybody or you understand everything I said. I'm not sure which one. Dennis is laughing, so I know he knows, he's understanding what I'm talking about. Okay, fantastic. So if you do have any questions, please let us know. If you think of something later, put it up in the chat group. Understand the WhatsApp chat group is for all of us to grow together. All of us, including myself. By the way, why do you think I do these calls for? It's not just for you. It's for me to get better as well on how I'm sharing this information with you so that when I'm sharing with others too. So what's Zanel asking? Is the product good for people who are in chronic medication? The product is good for everybody. Alan, as I mentioned on previous call, anybody can use our products from the womb to the tomb. I want everybody to write that down. This question comes up week after week. So anybody and everybody, no matter what health condition, can use our products. If they eat food, they can eat Herbalife. It's that simple. Okay? So guys, take good note of that. I'm going to leave it there. It is now 10 minutes over time from what was scheduled to talk about. This video will go up. Please share it with your team members if they haven't attended. Please go back and listen to it again. The more you listen to this stuff, the better it is for you and the quicker your business grows. So once again, thanks everybody for attending. I look forward to seeing you next Saturday. I want you, by the way, in the WhatsApp group, send me a message of what things you would like to learn for next week's training, okay? And I'll pick a couple of topics to share on how to do those things. So thanks again, everybody, for attending. Have a good night. God bless. I'll share this video, and I'll see you all next Saturday, same time, same channels, same location. Bye for now, everyone. See you then.